What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruce Wayne's figure review, and today I'm checking out none other than myself. I'm checking out Batman vs Superman Mafex edition, the Batman version of that. And yeah, no, this guy is pretty awesome. I have to say, of course, it is Batman. But no, we can see inside. Excuse my plastic on the box; it's pretty dirty. But no, you can see inside the figure. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Yes, it's pretty dirty. But no, you see the Batman himself. You see the grappling gun. I think Oh yeah, you see the batarang, and then you see like a little smoke grenade, and then the smoke launcher or smoke launcher. I don't even know, but it's a gun of some kind of technology that he does. And then you see all these optional hands that you could, have for this guy. Of course, for all these weapons here. So let's take a look at the box real quick. Looks pretty neat. You see Batman action figure, Medicom toy, DC Comics, of course, is the brand. And then we can see a product right here, the product shot of the figure. It looks pretty cool, honestly. It looks like almost like Batman himself. At the top, we can see right here, it says Batman vs Superman Mafex number 17. Pretty cool. On the side, we see the design, the logo. Let me see if I can do it sideways. And then we see Mafex Batman action figure again, and another product shot. Pretty nice picture right there too. And in the back, let's see if we can focus this and zoom in. Of course, they explain, and I'm not sure which language is, Japanese or Chinese, but excuse me. I know it's an import figure, but I haven't done my whole homework yet. But yeah, it's a Batman versus Superman, of course. And they have more display options right here with the accessories that it comes with. And then no, honestly, these pictures look pretty cool. Look, if you could be a great photographer, just learn a lot about photography just by doing these shots of these figures. But anyways, these look pretty amazing if you ask me. So hopefully one day we could learn how to take these shots like these. But anyways, on the side we see another product shot. And then a logo on top. And no, this one looks pretty dope, honestly. Looks like if it's Ben Affleck himself right there in the suit in front of me. But anyways, cool. So that's it for the box. I think I like it. Of course I like it. It does a great job of displaying what's inside the box. Very collector friendly if you ask me too, because it has nice logos. It's very well put together, and I don't know, it's very aesthetically pleasing as well. So enough about the box. Let's take them out the box and see what the guy's about. So first, let's take a look at the accessories that we are provided with. We see the smoke grenade. I think that's what that is. Of course, that's what it is. I don't think it does very much explosives to where he actually kills people, maybe. But actually, in this movie, Batman does use lethal force. So I don't know. We got the batarang right here. But first, let's get a close up of this guy so you can see. So right here we can see that it's, you can see the little trigger right there. Let's take a look at the batarang. We can see nice, pretty cool. It's really identical to the one in the movie. You can see the lines in there, and it has that color to it that is like metallic. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It does look very accurate to the movie, so I like it. Then we have right here this grenade launcher, I'm assuming. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure in the movie he does use it, but I don't know exactly what scene was that for. But you can see the detail in this guy. It's pretty cool. It's just a flat black gun, but you can see all this you see all the detail that went into this little gun right here. You see the trigger right there, and I'm pretty sure you shoot that back, and then I don't know, but it does look pretty cool though if you ask me. Now this grappling gun right here, this is my favorite of all the accessories. Looks very, very cool. I like how they went with the wood grain handle right here. If that's what you even call it. I'm not much on guns, but you can see the grappler right there that shoots out. Very nice detail, gray, silvery, and then the rest of it is black. And no, man, you can see the detail in this guy. No, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then for the other options that we have, we see all these other hands right here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs 6 pairs of optional hands. Of course, you could have some right here for the, for the batarang. Then of course you get your ones for the to hold the gun. And no, you have a lot of options here you could, display your figure with. So there's no way you could, you can miss out on a certain pose or miss out on a certain picture that you want to take, because this one provides with all these accessories. And you can see they actually even painted some of the knuckles gold right there. And you see some of the wrinkles, like if they were gloves. So very nice details on these hands right here. So no, definitely cool figure with all these accessories. So that's all you get with these guys. Oh, and you actually do get a display stand, which I didn't have. Well, I do have, it's right here, but it's already assembled. But you will get it disassembled in a little plastic bag. So, and this is one of the displays that you get right there. So you get a display like that, and then you get one of these, all these accessories right here. Sorry for the focus. So yes, you get all these accessories with a display stand as well. So we have the figure now out the box, and man, this guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. The brand knows what they're doing with these figures, man. Let me just start with the detail and the possibility, and overall just a great figure. But anyways, I don't know, man, it's just very pleasing to watch this figure because it's very movie accurate, and you can see all the detail that went into this guy. Everything is sculptured, super nice. You could probably like complain about some minor things, but it really, I mean, everything, this guy's complete. It's the complete figure right here. And let's take a look at a closer look. Let's see. So you can see the face right there. And that's that boy Ben Affleck right there, man. Look at him. They did a nice job with the sculpture in the head, man. I like how I love this is my favorite Batman of all time, honestly. But Zack Snyder did a really a cool job designing this Batman. And no, man, with this figure right here, you can see the eyes inside, very cool eyes, and then it's like inside, like literally you could like, it's inside the cape, like the cowl, like literally, like if there's like a person inside, and I don't know how to explain it, man. But anyways, you see some 5 o'clock shadow right here a little bit, and then the bats, the ears not that long, but I think I like this look with the short ears. It looks pretty bulky. And then we see the chest right there, the bat symbol in the middle. Again, sculptured, really nicely textured. And then we can take a look at the bat suit as well. You see the sculpture. You see all these little lines right there. You can see it's like some sort of fabric, of course, And then you could feel it and see it. So that's a win-win if you could feel it and see it both ways. And let's take a look at the gloves right here that we already saw at the accessories over there. Nice painted gold knuckles whenever he hits in the face. At least it has a taste of gold, right? I can get it to zoom in. There you go. And then let me see. Then we see the gold right here. I don't know what you would call these spikes. Let me see. See the glove, pretty cool detail on these. And this is pinless too, no pin right there. Cool. So yeah, so let's check out the other side. Of course, same, the gauntlet or whatever, with the gold spikes and the gold knuckles. And let's take a look at the belt, accessory belt, and that looks pretty neat, man. I like the color of the gold. And then it's not movable or anything, but it's pretty neat. It goes all the way to the back, but in the back he has nothing. So let's keep going down and checking those legs right there. No chicken legs, but of course he has to have some kind of strength in the legs too. Nice texture on them, you know, pinless knees as well. Then we can see the boots with some gold on the tip as well. So, shoot, let's see, okay, so that's a look at the boots right there. Pretty cool, right? Overall, man, pretty cool figure in detail. So no, definitely they know what they're doing. They did a wonderful job with the sculpture of this guy. No complaining there. Now for the articulation, I would say that this guy is pretty good too at that. See, he could look up that much, and then he could look down that much. So no, that's pretty good range of motion right there. Of course, he could look to the left, and then he could look to the right, and then yeah, of course, he has some kind of attitude. Yeah, of course, definitely, man. Look at that. Look at that. You got side. Holy snap! Yeah, kind of scary, but yeah, you could like, what the did you say? There you go. So yeah, he has that. His arms can go up. Try not to push. See, they have some. These are different from your custom ledges, but you have to rotate and then have them this much, and then I guess you could do that. But it goes, if you don't twist it, it goes up. I'm trying to be really careful. That much, I guess. That's not that good. We have a bicep swivel right here. We have double jointed elbows. And then we have a peg right here. And then you have, that gives it the range of motion right there. You have a swivel inside too. Pretty cool. Honestly, you have more motion like this with these little pegs. See, and you can have them to an angle that covers the little bar joint. Same for the other arm, same function. Go up that much, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then the bar joint. We have an ab crunch that goes back this much, which is a lot, because that's the matrix shit right there. And then we have, he could go front that much too. Pretty good. Of course, he could look to the left and the right. And then we have a waist swivel too. Rotating waist. And for the legs, that's pretty neat. You could bring this guy's legs down and up. You see that? It's like a little peg in there. You can see, like, you can bring it up and down, up and down. So that gives it a little bit of height, or if you want to make them shorter. You can kick up that much to the front, to the back, not much, and then you have that gap if you do it to the back that much. And then he has double jointed knees, and look at that, it's pretty neat. No pins or anything, and it still looks pretty good. Doesn't look that odd. And then for the legs, for the ankles, of course we do have ankle pivot, and then we have toe articulation as well. Not so much, but yeah, we have some toe articulation. Go up, and you can go up and down with the ankle like that. So another thing to mention about the cape that I didn't mention earlier was that it has a wired cape, so you can do all these kinds of poses with them. So it's pretty cool. I'll show more examples of that at the end. But no, it's pretty cool, man. The articulation of this guy is amazing. Like I said, you can have him. The only tricky part is just keep him balanced, you know. That's about it. But other than that, once you get that down, man, this guy's really fun. Now to measure him out, this is a 6-inch scale figure, but still we're gonna bring out the tape measure and measure him. And my boy Bruce right here, he's at 6.5 inches right there, as we can see. I want to get more zoom, let me see, clear right there. Yep. This guy's at 6.5 inches. So perfect for your 6-inch line scale figures. And nope, man, this guy's dope. Let me pose him next to some other figures and see how that looks. Here I have him next to the Mattel 6-inch Batman from the same movie. And this one looks a little bit bulky, I'm not gonna lie. This one does look a little bit bigger on the sides and more chest, you know. But nah, we're going for the more realistic look. I'm not saying this is a bad figure either, because the prices do change a lot between these two. This is way more, a little bit more expensive than this one. So no, I mean, there's just, you know, price differences and stuff like that. These two brands are amazing at what they're doing, but no, it just depends what you want to get. If you want to have more realistic figure, then you go for this one. But if you want something more affordable and more, you're not big on that, you could do something with this guy too. Very cool figure, by the way. But no, these both are 6-inch figures, and you can see they scale up nice together. So here I have him next to a Todd McFarlane figure. This is of course a 7-inch figure, but even at that, you can still pose him in a way where you can have him, you know, like with the same scale. But no, this is a 7-inch scale figure, 6-inch. And remember, I told you that you can adjust these parts right here, make them up taller a little bit. I did that, and it did help a lot. As long as, you know, this figure doesn't look as big as, like, way bigger than this one, even though it is like a whole inch. But no, you can place them together like that. So if that's something you want to do, that's fine too. Here he is next to some other 6-inch figures as well. This is Mattel. These are the DC Multiverse figures, the 6-inch scale, not the 7 current ones. And these actually look pretty cool, man. They look pretty cool next to each other. This is the Batman Forever one, and this is the Red Robin one, Tim Drake Robin right there. And man, they look pretty dope together, honestly. With this new multiverse thing going on, it should be pretty interesting what they could do with all these characters, you know. No, overall, no, this guy fits with all these if you have them as well. And here we have him with the Flash, with the Ezra Miller Flash. They're coming out with that movie, and these two guys look pretty cool together, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I think they'll be a nice pair to have together right there. And then we have him next to the Bane Bath from the DC Multiverse. And even though this is a 7-inch scale figure, meaning this is probably be a scale for the 7-inch, meaning he'll be way bigger, I think still you could still have him next to a Batman and his, you know, him, and he'll be a bigger guy either way. So you can still get away with him, have him next to him. So no, that's a great pair to have together. With these two right here, looks pretty cool, and these two look pretty cool too. So you can't go wrong with this 6-inch figure, Batman from the Mafex. Even though Mafex does tend to be smaller sometimes, no, this one doesn't. It's not that case for this guy. You could pass him around with, like, with other figures. You know, as long as you have him, I guess, posed differently. But no, cool way to have these guys right there. So what do I think overall about this guy? Do I really like him like that? Yes, I do. I actually would recommend you guys getting this figure, but only if you're into more realistic looking figures, and if you don't mind paying a little bit more for figures like this. I'm not saying go get it, because this figure is a little bit more expensive than your regular, you know, action figures. But if you're all into that, if you want to do some cool photography and stuff like that, this is your guy to go to. And no, definitely recommend it. It's not a must get, because I understand some people aren't like big fans of that, and they just want a pretty basic Batman figure and they're happy with that. But no, if you want to go with the extra mile, this guy is definitely the one you want to go for. You can see, like, it's very super realistic. Like I said, you could do a lot of poses, super articulated. And then the wired cape helps a lot too, if you want to, you know, have him looking like if the wind was blowing a certain way or something. The color was pretty great on this. The sculpture was very neat, you know, and no, very aesthetically pleasing. This figure does a good job, man. So I recommend it for those realistic looking figures out there, hunters. And if not, you know, you can always just get you a little Batman figure. Those are always pretty fun too. If you could do a custom, if not, like I mentioned, the Mattel one was pretty nice and it's more affordable. And this guy's getting harder to find too, so just a heads up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys liked the figure, and hopefully inclined to making a decision whether to get him or not. So, you know, everybody got their own taste and preferences. So Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And man, thank you. Happy hunting.